Welcome to Day in the Life of an Indie Author who has a book signing tomorrow. I absolutely cannot wait. Now, by the time you guys see this, the book signing will have already happened, probably a couple weeks ago, but you can still wish me luck. On top of prepping for my book signing, painting my nails, counting books, finishing a painting, and a couple other things, I'm also preparing Evander's Story, the prequel to the Magi trilogy, for beta readers. So I'm hoping to send it to them this weekend, so it's gonna be a busy day. I stayed up late last night pulling questions from Evander's Story to ask my beta readers, and I have pages of them. Hopefully I can narrow them down because I don't want to overwhelm my betas. Now what I need to do is, first of all, I need to organize these questions into documents and Google Forms so that I can ask them kind of as they go along with the reading. But I also need to figure out a timeline of when I want them to be reading the book and when I want the feedback back. Full transparency, I will make a publishing timeline and change it like a million times. Even if the publishing date's not changing, I will change the actual details, and then when the publishing date isn't set like it is for Evander, a lot of stuff's moving around. However, I do break it down and I want to show you guys kind of what I did. Now, you can only see the top of this paper, so I'm gonna kind of tilt it up awkwardly. I broke down everything in 2 weeks. So, January started Sunday, as in tomorrow for me is Sunday, January 7th. So starting on Sunday, I broke down like Sunday to Sunday, Sunday to Sunday, so on and so forth. And I counted out the weeks. I found that 4 to 6 weeks is a good time period for betas. It depends on the length of the book. Evander's Story is just under 70,000 words, so I'm thinking 6 weeks. Hopefully, if my beta readers finish, the sooner the better, but I also don't want to rush them and I want them to be able to give me the feedback I need. So 6 weeks is the goal. Next on the agenda, I got to get them a Google Doc that they can access, but I also need to insert forms. Usually I do just one giant form at the end, but I have been beta reading for people recently who do them every few chapters, usually every 5 chapters or so, and I like that because I found when I'm giving them feedback that I actually, I remember, all right, I only read 5 chapters since the last form, what's gone on, and I found that to be very beneficial when giving feedback, and I think it will be beneficial when receiving feedback. So I've broken down the questions I showed you previously into sections. I tried to do every 5, but there are some very heavy chapters that I've been like, all right, you've read 2 chapters, like how are you feeling right now? So what I need to do is get all of those forms organized and ready so I can I'm gonna try to get it to them tomorrow. It has been over an hour and I'm not done creating the forms, much less actually creating the document that my betas are gonna read. So I'm gonna take a break and I'm going to finish this painting. So this is Beldestein's cover, as you guys can probably tell, and I need to put the title on it. So I'm going to work on that next and let it dry so I can bring it to display at my book signing tomorrow. Putting the title on is easily the scariest part. I don't like it at all. I always just try to rush through it, and it usually pays off. I'm happy with how this one turned out. You can see it, it's legible. Okay, I am on a walk now, and I don't know if you guys can see, it's starting to snow. So when I'm back, I'm going to do some cleaning because I'm officially done with that painting, and I want my desk to be able to write at, and it's currently set up for painting. Before and after. It is about 1:40 now. I'm gonna work on more of Evander's stuff for about 20 minutes or so, and then I think I'm gonna paint my nails because I want them to be purple and green for my book signing tomorrow. I feel like painting my nails Magi themed is just a given at this point. I'm gonna do it. I love matching my nails to my book covers, so I have my green and purple out for Miles and Rose for the cover of the Magi. I'm gonna paint my nails now and then just sit around and wait for them to dry. Here are my finished nails, and the hand holding the phone looks the same, I promise. So it is officially, it's like 7:15 now. I think I'm gonna get into some comfy clothes and spend the rest of the night prepping Evander's Story for betas because I have not gotten another chance to work on it since I last did. So I have quite a bit of stuff to do if I'm supposed to be sending it to them in the morning. And then I have an exciting day in the afternoon as well, and I will be recording a video tomorrow for you guys to watch. For now, thank you for sticking around with me today. Whatever time it is, whether it's morning, evening, or night, have a great day.